Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Por2Brz, where we, yes we, because any failures I make are obviously all of our failures, not just mine. Any successes are mine though, you should know this. We are currently having to deal with some rebels and I'm not expecting them to... 2.5 years, I'd love to be able to... Is there anything I can do to handle them? Harsh treatment, 50 military points. Boost ability, that's a lot, crap ton of admin points. I'm going to do the harsh treatment once. Because I believe that that's going to buy me more than enough time to deal with everyone else. 50, so we'll be going up north next to sort of sit on you while we convert you to our correct religion. National trade income. Trade success. Yeah, this is because I've been so mercantile. And Diplo's just capped off. What can I do with Diplo points? Inflation Diplo? No, inflation's admin. How close am I to that to tech? Oh, I can take the tech. And because I took the tech, that means I can take the idea group. So I won't consider that a loss. No, not diplomatic ideas, sorry. Colonial virtues. Exploration, yeah. And we go one. What are you next? Quest for the New World. Not really necessary, but I guess we can explore our interior with that. Overseas expansion makes no sense because I have to be able to be next to them anyway to core. Land of Opportunity, Global Settlers, but yeah, the extra free colonists again would be nice. And to be honest, Naval Force Limits modifier, and I want that Casabelli against Pagans. But this means I can have another colony, which we're going to send up here. How much money am I currently making? 3 ducats-ish. I'll be happy with that, because that should still have us making a slight bit of profit. Maybe enough so I can get to the point where we can pay that loan. Military tech. Yeah, a 10% reduction. We can wait until the end of the year just to see if we can get a bit more. New Holy Roman Emperor has been elected, and it looks like he's staying in power for a long time. Then again, he has just been elected, so obviously I'd expect to see that it's fair. Gained a core. This takes you down to 5% unrest. Means I'm going to put that higher again. I'll just start trying to convert you. 8.5 years, 4.5 years. Yeah, you're definitely the next one. But I want to see what happens to your culture when we convert you. Culture accepted. We now accept to blah 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 blah, which is you. Are you them as well? You are them as well. Which apparently hasn't affected the unrest. So I'm hoping to see that this, when it finishes, converts culture. Come on. Be one job that does both, please. Heresy. Gain papal influence, my theologian dies, or gain admin power. Screw you, Pope. I'm planning on staying Catholic, but screw you, Pope. Until I'm independent, I don't think I can get cardinals, so... Does it really matter? I mean, anyone can see. But does it really matter to me? Yeah, pay the remaining interest, but... It takes it out of this, so it should look like I'm making more a month. Yeah, good. Free. See, that only still takes it up to 6, so I feel like sitting at the 0 and letting the... Hey, cool, we got another colony. And it's sugar. Oh, naval supplies. Just letting the guy grow it by 30 a year there. is better. Currently 9 settlers. There would never have been a case where there was 9 settlers. I like the old system, where you sent a colony, it's like sent 100 people to it, basically. But you had to constantly be sending new colonies and stuff to the places. Increased our papal influence, and no, the culture has stayed. So it's only colonies where that works. 28 months. It's actually quite short. It's one of the longest, though. If I can send you there, I think once you're going to be of our religion, and you'll get... Because your unrest is now completely gone. Because tolerance goes to -4 on unrest instead of being intolerance, which is basically +4. So you get a swing of about 8. So, yeah, if we can convert you... Oh, and also at the moment, obviously, we're getting active missionary +6. So... If we can convert you, then it's only these ones here we have to worry about. Has anyone else came to the New World yet? I mean, Castile's still here with, like, 1 colony. It's, like, fully formed and everything. So far, I haven't seen anyone else in the New World. Unless France and England have gone straight to, like, North America. Oh, Portugal... Don't make Argentina. This better stay in my node when this is done. I better at least have one of your guys helping me. It's not fair if you don't. That's my plan. Although my plan really does involve cutting you off, but... Right, you are... This time next year, you'll be... I can... Will I be able to send to there? I hope I will. Portugal accepted peace with Brittany. Brittany's paying Portugal. That's fine. Wait. Why are we in this war anyway? Portuguese conquest of Meth. Oh, because Portugal integrated this, so I'm guessing you have claims on everything? Portugal? You have a claim on Meth at least. And England's on your side. Yeah. And Scotland's in the war, so England's gonna have it. Yeah, England's not gonna be able to eat. I like that. That's interesting. That's different. But I'm over here and not noticing. It's one thing I don't really always like about playing as a colonial nation, because I don't get to look over here as often. I mean, look at Austria. The fact that its name's over this side of itself instead of the other. Go to self-sustaining. Excellent. Which means hopefully I can send here. I can. How many colonies do I actually have to get over before I'm out of this node, though? So 1, 2, 3 after this. And 4, and then I can move my trade node, and then ships might actually make sense, but at the moment, it's only me in these nodes, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, just getting myself a strong presence there. I know we purposely raced here, but I saw Castile. Castile got here, only like 4 or 5 provinces behind us. Why are these like no more competition? I mean, this is open. This should be like lots of people going for it, I have to say. Set a peace with Scotland. Scotland will pay. War reparations. He didn't give out to England, so that really should make England dislike you a little bit. But now it's just Munster in the war? Yeah. Oh, and Cornwall is free as a complete and utter, like, Welsh. So, the Irish are going to be under... The Celtics that are Irish are going to be under Portugal. The Breton Celts are most likely going to end up under France, France. That's how it usually happens. The Celts on... I want to say mainland, but that includes Scotland. On the east of the Irish, the southeast of the Irish Sea are going to be independent under Cornwall. England does have cause on all of that, though. France has claimed... And Wales actually has cores on them as well, so Wales could form. But yeah, that's just weird. You have 3 diplomats. I just don't like using them because it takes so long to get back from that world. That world's not my world. Until I'm... Actually, no. What I do need to be doing is... potential allies for fighting Castile when we become independent. Allied with Portugal, so that's not a possibility. Personal union. So it's sort of France and maybe Austria as the emperor. If I can get to a point where, like, say, Austria and France are supporting my independence, and Castile joins to help Portugal, even because it'll be a defensive war, be attacking, then France and Austria can just, march down into Portugal, and that should be me independent. I've never managed to convince any foreign nations to support my independence, though. I attempted to do it as, an independent 13 colonies, but full annexation was demanded. Okay, Portuguese island, I was correct. So we haven't really had much native problems. I don't want to send anyone there because I just want to... Now we could do an idea, which is colonial range. Is the tech getting any cheaper? It's still getting cheaper, yeah. So, ideas while I can, I think. Try and get me that casus belli against pagans, please, because it's what I need over here. I don't need the East Asian. I can't use the East Asian. In fact, there's not one idea which works well for a colonial nation. And actually, our own colonial ideas are advisor cost, continental trade, provincial trade power. Missionary strength could be useful. Idea cost 10%. By the time you're going to have spent like half your ideas worth of stuff. Colonial militia. Global settler increase would be nice, but again, by the time you got to this point, shouldn't you have done most of your colonializing and leaders without upkeep? Importing iron. Make a steel like me or gain mercantilism. Gain mercantilism. Oh god. Portugal, that's possibly in my node, isn't it? No, that's still Rio de la Plata. Actually, Rio de la Plata goes inland quite a bit as well. Damn it. For some reason I was thinking it was just outside my node, but no, this is the edge of my node. I know that. So ideally, I want to be expanding down to him. No one wants to work. This was not quite the plan. One ducat, I really don't care. We've got no loans to pay off. So let's look at buildings. Oh, wait, that's not being made into a core? It should be being made into a core. Oh, it's my own colony, isn't it? So yeah. Shouldn't take that long. No. But... it's not what I actually clicked on there for. 0.39, 0.343. Yeah, all around here. Don't have the money, but should have the money. So we're getting very close to being able to support a third colony. But at the moment, my global settler increase isn't high enough to make it worthwhile. As I'm not going to be... if I don't have a guy there, then I'm not... I'm taking up the spot, but... yeah, I need something for global settler increase to make it worthwhile. So in the meantime, let's just keep building up the second Brazil over there. Expand the bodyguard again, gain the stability. Oh, yes, please. I'll be at +3 stability, thank you. Republican traditions just going down so much. It only takes like +6. It's still, I think, paying less for them is okay, but as long as I have a a guy there actually doing something. Because if I turn this all the way up, then in 10 years I'm going to have a 60. And I'm going to have paid... 10 years I'm going to have 60, and I'm going to have paid 20 odd ducats for that 60 people. Whereas also in that 10 years, you know, he's currently... This only grows, so it will grow exponentially. In that 10 years, he's going to grow the colony by 200 and something. I guess it does add up, but it just doesn't seem that much for how much I'm paying. I'm getting like half my money. I'm only really paying for one colony right now. I do it again, and then I'll be paying the equivalent of paying for 2. But if I don't have a Diplo guy there, it's not going to grow. Conversion successful. You shouldn't be wanting to revolt anymore, no. So you want to be coming up here. Which one to use worse? Both the same. So which one has the better defensive terrain? Plains, jungle. We'll sit in the jungle then, and if they do spawn, we can kill them. And we'll sort of encourage them to spawn, because it's the quickest one to convert. So yeah, you're definitely going to be the highest now. But how long until that tries to poke its head out? 1.5 years. And I think once we get over there, it shouldn't even be that bad. Republican tradition is debated. Gain stability, lose stability. I don't really need the extra stability, guys. But our young and fragile republic has experienced several debates, even some turning violent between supporters of the old regime and the sturdy defenders of liberty and freedom. How? So, what do you mean old regime? This republic is a new regime. It's the only regime this place has had. But I don't want to lose stability. So I am going to make the run for a... next election, I'm holding on again if my guy's holding... can do. You've called. So how are we doing on money now? Could afford that extra colony. Tech-wise, might as well take military tech, so we're going to be buffing up against that soon. Gives me cannons. And our force limit is more than enough room to fit into them. Our army, to be balanced how I would like it, would require 6 cannons. And cannons cost a lot. Going to ignore the cannons for the time being and try and get temples built everywhere. Keep force limit growing. At the moment, 10 has seemed to be more than enough to deal with any pesky rebels that we've had. Election. Oh, because my guy died. Which one of these ideas am I going to be focusing on most? It's Diplo, isn't it? Yeah. Admin's nice, and I sort of want to take it because, 10% global... Plus 10 global settler increase means that instead of getting 6, I should be able to get 16 a year. And I think that'll be worthwhile funding at that point. But diplomatic candidate. Don't get any gain in Republican tradition for that. Come on, you elected your guy. You chose. Honestly. I didn't force you. Still no one competing with us on trade over here. It is becoming worth a bit more, though. Let's check in I am pushing the right way. Yeah, good. Once I can get into the Caribbean, then I can see my ships being worthwhile. Although it might still be out of reach of my capital. Actually, moving the trade port, or whatever it is called. How much does that cost? 300 Diplo. So yeah, it's good that we chose a Diplo guy because we're going to become a Caribbean nation. Brazil? Yeah, because of course Brazil's always dominated the Caribbean. It's just natural. I think if these guys can get converted, Was that noise me gaining a colony again? I think it was. That's now mine. But Portugal isn't doing anything in my node. Damn you, Portugal. And actually, Brazil is blocked off. Yeah, that's the coast, but it looks like it's the end as well. And yeah, we can walk here. It's considered a strait. Oh no, this bit is considered a strait. That bit isn't, for some reason. Naval research is wrong. Prestige really isn't going up. But it is going down. We're not at our max manpower, so I don't see the need to build them. Losing Diplo power, though. Diplo power is what I'm trying to save up to get. Global settler increase plus 20. If I can get... Oh, actually, no. Faster colonist, yep. They must be right. Wait, did that last one give me global settler increase? No, that's continental trade. But what I'm going to do now is... see how much... That's still just at 8 a year. Let me check this then. 8 a year, but you get plus 2. Let's let a month tick and just see if that updates. Or is the global settler increase affecting you? Because that's not affected. Really, it's a percentage. From technology. So, faster colonies counteracts for 10% of tropical. Oh no, it is a plus number, it's not a percentage. But surely shouldn't that go up to 25 then? If I max out colonial maintenance, and this says I'm getting plus 8. How does that get to plus 6? Oh, colonial nation times a quarter. But still, 25 times a quarter, I guess is 6, yeah. So to be honest, it's probably always going to be not worth spending on my maintenance. Was that the case when I was playing this for 13 colonies? Didn't think it was going to happen then. Okay, fund the military. Inflation is going down. Okay, and we'll break. Of course we break. Recall, recall. And how are you guys feeling about me? You're somewhat trusting. And plus 110. Poland, who's eaten half of Hungary. And you have East Slavium as a match. Good. Truce with Hungary. Yeah. And actually, Poland, do you have Lithuania? You're allied with Lithuania. But no personal union. No. Okay. I'm sure that said like 80%. And I thought... does it tick up by like 30 now then or something? Or I thought it ticked up by 10. But basically match straight back up there. By the time you get up there, you should be reinforced. Oh, don't let him siege it. Colonial disaster, lose population or lose Diplo power. Do I even have 200 population there? Most likely not. I only have 100. In that case, it can't be helped. And send it back. Come on. Should be an easy battle. We've got a brilliant general. 8. You'll get a thingy tick. I don't want you to fall. Good, you didn't. Yeah, I'm going to send people up there to support that now. How many natives are there? 1,005. Both of them got squished, basically. That might also be why it's taking so long. Have I been getting squished and not realising? So I'll send 4,000 infantry just up there. Maybe, yeah, just 4,000 infantry. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube, that is all the time we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.